Everyone's. We are back. We are back here. Uh, what we back with, baby?
Well, is my point valid?
Yes, where we discuss different topics and give you our points to see if they're valid. What the topic for today is going to be. Hold up. Let me back up real quick. My name is Brandon D. Stocker.
And I am Camille A. Stocker.
Yes, and what we got? What's your no good, baby?
Oh, so we have a new segment this week, guys,
Yeah.
and it's called "What You Know Good."
What you know good?
What you know
What you
good?
know no good?
Exactly. So, this week, what I have with my "What You Know Good" is, yesterday was a Super Bowl.
Huh?
It was the Super Bowl.
Yes.
But my highlights of the Super Bowl were her performing, Jasmine Sullivan performing, and Amanda Gorman performing. Some three black queens.
For the people who don't know who Amanda Gorman is,
Oh, she's a poet, and she's
wasn't she
an
like the
American poet.
first black poet or something like that to be at the inauguration to perform at the inauguration?
No,
Something like
she
that.
was the first youngest
That's what it was.
black poet.
I know she made some kind of a statement.
Yes.
Yes.
She was not the first black.
Okay.
Maya Angelou did Bill Clinton.
Forgot about that. Shout out to Maya.
Yeah. So yeah, what you got something else? We got something else that's what you know good. It's an exciting day today.
Yes. Shout out to our coach, friend, sister,
Who that is?
Miss Mika
Miss
Diamond.
Mika Diamond.
Ooh, she done relaunched Visible Evidence, which is her
Yes.
consulting company. She finna step back and let some sponsors, some people that been working with take the forefront and help her do what she does and scale it to a whole new level. So
yes, so
that's
congratulations.
exciting. Congratulations to Miss Mika Diamond and Visible Evidence. Yes, indeed.
Now,
you ready to get into the topic?
Let's do it.
What it's gonna be then, baby?
Today we are talking about self-doubt. Well, overcoming self-doubt, going through self-doubt. Self-doubt.
And I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm one of those people who psych myself out a lot. There's a lot of things that I have passed up on in my life that I didn't want to do because I wasn't sure if I was ready. In hindsight, you could say I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
So self-doubt has been something that's been very prevalent in my life and something that I deal with on a regular basis and still dealing with. Because like I say, there was a time where I would just down talk myself on things that I knew I was capable of. I would still down talk myself, and I had to learn the skills necessary to change my mindset in order to put myself out there, having the confidence to put myself out there. And I think that was another one of my main issues was confidence. Because a lot of people, they deal with confidence because of the things that they experienced growing up.
Yes.
And I can't say that I was one that was down talk my whole life, but there were times where I was down talked, and those times they still ring in my head. So like I say, dealing with the confidence and the just talking myself up. Those are the things that I've dealt with in my life and I'm still dealing with today. So
it's crazy that you say that, because as I look at you, I don't to go back 8 years ago when I met you, I did not see that you had any self-doubt. I thought you were the most confident person in the whole wide world. You walked like you just knew you were the and people gathered around you. But when you get to know a person and you see they're down,
yes.
Like, you feel this way? And so it's interesting what people go through privately in their minds, because you
Mm-hmm.
never know what people are
Experiencing.
experiencing,
Yeah.
have experienced, are going through, and trying to get over. And we're talking about self-doubt, but even recently it's just been some things that have been exposed to me about you, and it was like,
Things that make you want to say,
and it's like, oh, okay, you holding secrets, but in the same sense, I understand, and I really understand why you doubt yourself. Now, I don't think you doubt yourself more than I doubt myself. I don't think that is I think you are more of a, I want to say you're more of a go-getter, but that's not true either,
well,
kind
thank you,
of.
baby.
But
I appreciate that.
you are a go-getter. But yeah, so it's just it's I see it now, the self-doubt, or I don't think I'm, or you're overthinking things.
And that's another issue. Overthinking, psyching myself out
But
of
when you
things.
overthink, you do doubt, because
Yeah.
you're thinking, think about it. What if we didn't? What if we just went with our first minds? You can't overthink. You have to go right into what you want to do. And then, me, I am the self-doubt queen. Do y'all understand? I am the self-doubt queen, meaning anything that I put my mind to, I will be like, no, I can't do this. It's not for me. I will talk myself out. I don't have to ask anybody else. I will talk myself out of it. But I kind of attribute that to me growing up timid, shy, not really having to do anything. If I knew somebody was going to do it, then I would stand in the background and be like, they got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
I don't have to touch it. They might need a little bit of my input, but I'm good with where I am. And so, yeah, but I am the biggest self-doubter. And I've said this before, but I see myself as I'm almost good at everything.
Everything.
Almost. If I tell me how to do something, I'll try it and I'm like, okay, I got it. Right. But the things that I've always wanted to do, such as teaching, I put so much self-doubt into that. And then that is a thing that is like, oh, am I good at this? I don't know if I want to do this. It's not good. No.
But once you put yourself out there and you start seeing the results, and you start getting the feedback.
Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got it cranked up. You're saying once you get feedback, I get a lot of feedback. I get a lot of positive feedback. I appreciate the feedback, but there's still my doubt. So, how do you win in that? Or not win, but how do you deal with it? How do you deal with self-doubt? How do you really take in? I mean, I take in what people are saying to me, but it's still the psyche of my brain.
Yeah, what you're going through within yourself.
And I've always gone through, like, it just didn't happen. Like, I've always gone through, and it's like, but now it's like I'm over the hump and I have to keep going over that hump. Hey brother, how you doing? I have to get over that hump. So how do you get over self-doubt?
Get it over it. It's a process.
Or and what is something, I said something personal that I self-doubt about. What is something that
I have self-doubt about?
Yes.
Just basically, am I good enough? Do I have the skills necessary to perform in the arenas that I'm in? That's always on my mind. And I know for me, I go into this whole anxiety type sweating deal to where I'm scared, and it's all really just psyching myself out, because once I'm in that arena, I perform.
Yes.
It's like you're not gonna you're never gonna know what you're made of if you don't put yourself out there. You will always doubt what your capability. So I mean, for me, overcoming, and like I say, it's a process. I'm still dealing with it today, but it's just saying the right things to yourself, having people like yourself who know when I'm not at my best, or I'm not or I'm feeling down, or I'm feeling not so confident or whatever. I had somebody text me the other day and was like, your tone is sounding a little stretched. What's going on? So you need people around you who know who you are when you're up. So when you're down, they you don't have to speak on that. They'll automatically see it, and they'll give you the tools necessary for you to build yourself up, or help build yourself up, or however you want to go about it. But for me, it's having those people around you that are giving you that encouragement, that motivation, that inspiration, that keep me going. And like I said, the feedback is big for me as well, because in my mind, I'm thinking, well, is anybody watching? Am I doing this right? Am I going about this the right way? And for somebody to give me that confirmation that the things that I'm doing are the right things, or I am going about it the right way, that helps build my confidence, and which in turn helps me perform and kind of eliminate that self-doubt that I was feeling prior to.
So once somebody builds you up, you good, basically, is what you're saying.
Not, I mean, like I say, it's a process. So I have self-doubt about different things. So having like that feedback, just having someone reassure me that I am doing it.
Somebody. No.
Not just anybody, somebody. But anyway, yeah. But I'm not saying it's a one-time thing. Somebody tell me something, oh, you're doing good, and and I'm just happy-go-lucky. I'm all right. But people come to me daily and are boosting me up, help boost my morale, my confidence, telling me that the things that I have inside of me, just let them shine, because you what you have is, I mean, you have what it takes. Basically, you are enough. And to hear that from different people that I trust, people that I look up to, that's one of those are some of the ways that I help combat my my self-doubt. So how do you go about dealing with, because it's never, I don't think the word eliminate is not a word that I would want to use, because like I say, it's an ongoing type of thing.
Yeah, just like Lakeithia just said, it is truly a process. It is a process. And
absolutely.
like I said, I think you handle your self-doubt better than I do. I can't say you handle it better than
no, because in my head, I be going through it. It may seem like it on the outside that all things are better, but like I say, man, I be battling inside of my own brain, and that's what I have to work on most, as far as in life and business, because oftentimes the only thing that's standing, and this goes for a lot of different people, oftentimes the thing that is standing in our way is us.
Yes.
So for me to recognize that I need to control my self-doubt, that's
yeah. Okay, I got a quick story. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So back in like when I was 18, 19, I was working with my brother. Right. And then things were going good in the poetry world. And that's what I thought I was going to be. I thought I was going to be a poet, a Houston poet. Like I was going to be in the poetry spots. I was going to do that. I was working on poetry, my poetry book, I title and all this and everything. And then some things transpired where we didn't continue. But instead of me keeping that momentum and going, I doubted myself because I thought I needed, well, I did need that team, but I thought that I needed him to hold me up.
You didn't think you could do it on
I
your
didn't
own.
think I could do it on my own.
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, what, 10 years later, 11 years later, I'm looking and like, you doing the same thing, not you doing the same thing, but you're holding yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like he gave me tools, but even in that sense, I still doubt it because it's like, it didn't, this is why I doubt it. It's like, because I stopped. What if I, what if
that
those
big what if?
ifs?
I'm trying to tell you, them what ifs is what
Scary.
yes,
It's
goodness.
scary. So those what ifs hit me. It's like, and it's also the what if I would have kept going?
Mm-hmm.
What if this?
Where
and
would you be
where
now?
would I be?
Yeah.
And then I have to, some ways when I just get in my head and it's like when I'm doubting, really doubting myself, I just have to remember that wasn't your journey
At that time. It wasn't time for it.
It wasn't that time.
Yeah.
The person who you we're going to do life with, that's what you have to wait on. You know, you go through hurdles and all this other thing, and you work a retail job, and I went through life and it was like, this is not it. But now I'm looking and I'm very hesitant at a lot of things, very cautious of a lot of things. Very cautious of with myself, with other people. And that's all because of self-doubt, because I truly doubt myself. And this is going to sound crazy. You can tell me I'm great all day long, but I have to see that greatness. You could tell me and I'm seeing it, right? I'm not saying I don't see it. I'm seeing it, but my greatness, I'm trying to figure out how I can truly apply it.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do I really, really, really apply it?
So let me ask you this.
Oh.
What changed from you? Where was your transition?
What you mean?
What made you want to get out there more and do different things?
You ain't about to leave me behind. No.
That's what it was.
It was really, I guess in a sense I always laugh and say, you ain't gonna leave me behind. Right.
But you ain't want to get left.
I ain't want to get left.
I feel it.
But now as I look at that in my laughing sense of that, you're a motivator to me. Like, I see you trying to do something and it's like, hey, I was doing this. I know how to do some things.
Yeah.
Let me show. But then although I show him, that self-doubt kicks in. It's like, I'm gonna let Brandon have it. I don't want it. It's too much. That's a lot of, and you know, self-doubt leads to anxiety.
Yeah.
I have anxiety. Like, so it's like, it's a lot of things play into self-doubt. No? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking at me
your
like,
point is different. I believe your point is valid. It's really just digging down inside of yourself and figuring out I mean really what you want.
And like you said also when you started off saying, things people have said to you, they resonate forever.
Yeah.
And you could be having a good day and then the next day something somebody said to you hit you and it's like, okay, here we go.
That bad energy.
Here we go.
Yeah.
And that doubt hits you all over again. And so how do you work out of that?
You gonna hit me with that question? How do you work out of that?
How do you work out of that, Brandon?
Man, surroundings.
Environment.
I want to say your environment. Yeah, I mean that play that, and coming from topic of last week. I mean the places and the things that you're exposed to definitely play a part in your confidence, which leads to your doubt. So we have to, going back to last week, we got to make sure we're putting ourselves in around the right people, the people that are building us up, the people that are telling us the things, are leading the way, showing us a direction, giving us the tools to take home so we can work on these things, not only when we're in their presence, but when we're at home in our own space, in our own time. These are the things. I mean, it's having the right people around you, listening to a little bit of motivation here and there, having something. I mean, it's all about having somebody that's going to build you up. I think that plays the most.
So we can go back to like affirmations and
all of that,
and shifting your mindset,
all
and
of
making sure that like you probably wonder if you listen to my playlist that's been going for like the past 2 weeks, you're like, why is she listening to these same songs?
But they're uplifting. They even be having the girls around there dancing and singing.
And it takes doubt away. The song, if you know what song I'm talking about, Nate Dogg.
Oh yeah.
I say that on purpose, not because like
say it one time.
I can't remember right now.
Cause she fly.
Cause I'm so but
yeah, she fly.
I say those on purpose to build myself.
Yeah.
Like whatever else you say.
Sometimes you gotta psych yourself up instead of psyching yourself out.
And because it's like, okay, in those moments, it's like, okay, I have to get up because I could sit on the couch and doubt myself all day. Yep. Y'all, that's the couch. Y'all gonna hear that couch a lot.
The couch and color, the CC.
But so when I know that we have to do something, or I'm gonna surround myself, or I have to think, be innovative and think, it's like, okay, let me turn this music on. And this is going to help me
get my mindset right.
Get my mind right.
Yeah.
And so I do it with the girls as well. Like you said, they sing in the song. Isabel won't sing it with me, but Ava will. But Isabel gonna look there like, my mother is crazy. But it's to build myself. I remember last year. Not last year, that was 2019 when the girls were in school, and I would have to play a song for them. I can't remember. This goes back to music, but Isabel, she would punch the air and just have a good old time.
Yeah.
And because she was having some doubts about school, she wasn't like y'all. She was going to school at recess and sitting with the teacher and talking with the teacher. The other little girls didn't. She wasn't.
I think she was having anxiety.
And she was having like a lot of anxiety. Yeah. And it was a lot of doubt too of, I don't know if I can go play with these girls or what I can do. And so the teacher was telling me, and I was like, okay, well, how can I help? And so I found songs, and every morning that little girl would punch the air like I'm just have a good old time, and I got to hear my song. All right, let's play your song. So we're teaching that as well, because I know if they probably absorb some of what I've put out of me doubting myself. So yeah, I gotta work on it.
Oh, and just going to what you were saying, I think music is
it's an uplifter.
Yes. So that's another way, another tool that we can use to build our confidence.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people make fun of singing in the shower and singing. We already know. You ain't got to tell us. We can see by the look on your face that you a shower singer.
Yeah.
Boy,
I be
Lord have mercy.
I be singing.
Lord have mercy.
I be
She be
it.
singing. She be in there. Some noise be coming out of my. She be doing that, but
Don't try and play me.
nah. But doing things like that, singing in the mirror, singing in the shower, all of those things boost your confidence. And I know, talking about the girls, one thing that helps boost their confidence is just letting them do what they do.
Oh, absolutely.
Just, I mean, if you want to dance, if you want to sing, if it don't look good, if it don't sound good, do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
Because if you do it around us enough, you have enough confidence to get out there, and you won't be shy, or you won't be kind of shaky when you get around other people. It'll be all natural for you.
Yeah.
So just let your kids do what they do.
Yeah, and they won't doubt it, because my girls, they'll
All over the
dance.
place.
Goodness, like, okay, y'all, chill out. But yeah,
they don't have no chill.
They have a chill, but that doubt. So music does help that doubt, and then what else helps?
Well, like you were saying, I know the mindset, getting a coach for adults.
Mm-hmm.
Having a mindset coach, someone who understands all of the different emotions and the things that you may be going through. And if you don't have nobody, peep this.
What you got?
Miss Lisa Renee, she just dropped a new course. I think last Monday on the 1st, she just dropped a new course. Mm-hmm. And the 6-week course is focusing on, what is it focusing on?
Your mindset.
And it's 3 topics it's focusing on: reshaping your thoughts.
Yeah.
What's the other 2? I can't remember the other 2, but peep this. If you want to get your mindset right, please holler at Miss Lisa Renee. You can contact her at IamLisaRenee.com or on any social media platform, Freedom to Be You, I Am Lisa Renee. That's where you can find her at, and she'll get your mindset right. But back to the conversation. Self-doubt. We have to eliminate that self-doubt, because I'm going to tell you, that self-doubt will have you not doing things that you're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely. Let me tell y'all.
Let me tell you first, she's supposed to have been doing her teaching thing, been doing her reading programs and all of these things that she's supposed to have been doing. And I'm supposed to have been out here talking to the people and letting the people know that there is help available, helping people with their mindset, because these are the things that we've gone through. And they say the things that you're going through are not just for you. Most of the time they're for somebody else, for you to help them. So we got to listen to ourselves.
That's hard.
Listen to yourself. You got to, sometimes you got to go in the bathroom, look in the mirror and say self, and yourself going to say, huh? And yourself will tell you what they want. You just got to listen.
That is it's hard though, because like I said, you're trying to figure things out. You're trying to see if, will this work? But you can't go into it like that. And that's what I am learning. I have a lot of great ideas.
A lot.
And I put them in the back burner. And a lot of times it's like, I don't want anybody to take my stuff, but I can't think like that, because I can, if I hold on to everything because I'm just doubting myself, who is going to see me? Who's going to say, I don't know when that time might be, when I might get some exposure, or I might create something and somebody never, well, I have that nobody has thought of, but because I'm doubting, because of my doubt, I block my blessings.
Yep.
And for a long time, I blocked my blessings.
And it's just not your blessings that you're blocking. You're blocking somebody else's too. Somebody you could be blessing with the information that you have, but you're so scared. that you ain't putting it out there.
So it's self-doubt, fear.
Yes. Self-doubt is fear. It is confidence. It is I know it's those two things for sure.
It's fear and messes with your confidence. It doesn't mess with your confidence.
Yes.
Because if you're not, like, if you don't believe in what you're doing, why would somebody else believe in it?
Exactly.
And if you don't believe in yourself, then why would anybody else believe in it?
Nobody's gonna put no trust or anything behind something they don't believe in.
And that's why, like, right now, I'm looking at the journey that we've taken in this past year. And it's like, what I look, and this is doubt, like, and I'm thinking, like, what do these people see in me? Because what am I putting out for them to say, "Ooh, she's good"? I was like, I'm not. What is this energy that I'm putting out? That people will tell me, like I said, people tell me all day, "Girl, like, what did I do?"
It's that, I mean, it's just energy.
What did I do?
Your positivity, how you carry yourself, I think. I mean, I also have these same doubts. People tell me that, oh, you sound so confident and you sound like this and you sound like that. And I mean, in my mind, a lot of times I don't even like watching myself because I don't feel like I am.
Oh, I'm gonna watch myself because I'm going to critique myself and I'm gonna look at myself and be like, I'm not doing that again.
I do it,
you do
but
this?
I don't like. I often don't like watching myself because first off, my voice sounds a little crazy.
Here you go. You doubting yourself.
There you go.
We
there you have it.
Doubting ourselves.
That self-doubt. It's coming out even right now.
But okay, so when we have self-doubt, we're seeing the wrong in us. When I was asking why people could look at me and be like, I believe in you, I trust in you. Well, sometimes I don't feel that way. I'm not gonna say I don't feel that way about myself all the time. Sometimes I don't feel that way about myself. So I did that question. What am I putting out? Like, what do you see? I really want people to tell me. What do you see?
A lot of the people that we deal with have a certain spiritual awareness about them.
Okay, pause on that. Because isn't it crazy how we could look at somebody as well and be like, ooh, you got something. You are so, like, I want you to go further.
Yeah.
And
it's that spiritual awareness that I mean, it's vibes, it's energy. Even though
I'm not feeling the vibe with myself.
Exactly. And that's what I was just about to say. Even though you and I don't feel like we're putting off this energy, it's just a natural something that we have about ourselves that tells these people, say, that's what's up.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
So regardless of, now that goes back to having the right people around you, because a lot of people will tell you, will down talk you, or some people even they'll talk you up, but it's just a generic talk you up type of thing. But the people that we deal with, it is, I know what I feel, I know what I'm hearing, and what I'm hearing is what I'm telling you. So it having those right people, having people who are in tuned, is key. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Having the right people in tuned is key. Is that what you said?
Having the right people that are in tune. In tune. They got to be in tune.
Well, I need to be in tune with myself. We need to be in tune with ourselves in order to let this doubt, like, move on. Shoo doubt, go away.
Shoot.
Dang, I had a question. I can't remember my question, but back to confidence. And you remember how I was, like, boosting you up when I said that I had met you and you had this confidence. That was the same for me, right? Like,
yes.
Oh Lord, here you
go.
It was.
Yes. I saw confidence. I saw a woman who knew what she wanted, and she just didn't know how to get there. But yes, you were confident. I think I wouldn't have been attracted to you if I didn't see confidence. If I would have seen just a timid little mouse person, I would I would have probably not paid you much attention. So yes, I did see confidence. I saw a confident young black woman who was figuring things out. That's what I saw.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay. Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I do it.
But so you ain't never see any fear?
Not in the beginning.
Because
but once it be, I think you didn't want me to see that.
Oh, absolutely not.
So I don't think it took some digging in order for me to get to that layer. We had to peel back the onion.
Yeah, and I thought that I was okay when everything had happened. I thought when we had met, when everything had happened, when we met, I thought that I had to be this strong person that I had to hold it all together.
Mm-hmm.
That you were, first off, you weren't going to walk over me. Like nobody was going to walk over me again, right? Again.
Gotcha.
Nobody was going to take my power from me again.
Never.
Ever.
I feel you on that.
And so I go into today, I will go into situations scared, doubtful, but it might show on my face. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I think you're good at disguising.
Disguise it.
Yeah, I think you're real good at disguising. Now, me on the other hand,
oh Lord,
man, everything is on my face. If I'm mad, it's on my face.
Yes.
If I'm upset, it's on my face. If I feel some type of way about you, just look at my face. You're going to see it. So my face just tells everything. I don't have a disguise.
So we control our self-doubt to a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
Is what we're saying. Like,
control what you can and work on the rest.
And here's what I'm saying that I can control. So back in September, I started homeschooling the girls, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna document this. And I was scared as heck to post that first video. And I was like, Brandon, do I post it? Do I post it? And so this is how bad, when I doubt myself, I get anxiety attacks. And they're small ones, but
be working yourself up for nothing.
Yeah. And so I sat there and I had to get myself together. And so I posted it and I went to sleep. Like, you go to sleep, you ain't have to worry about what people gonna say or anything, right? And I came back and it was shared, and I was like, Lord, I had another mini little anxiety attack, right? And as the weeks went on, and as I look back, I'm like, why was I tripping? Off of nothing. I was doubting myself.
It's never as bad as it seems.
And I was doubting myself because I kept thinking, what are people going to think? It doesn't matter what people are going to think. What are you doing? Somebody will watch it and be like, I got
something from that.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. So we sit in our bodies and we doubt ourselves, worried about, and a lot of the doubt is because a lot of my doubt is, what is the next person going to say?
Yeah.
Because of people not speaking life into me.
Mm-hmm.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Yep. Like, your environment directly contributed.
What? She said, baby, we just appreciate the fact that you have the strength and patience to homeschool, right? Because a lot of people can't. And here's what I also had to understand in me doubting myself. Everybody can't do what I do.
Exactly.
And everybody can't do it the way that I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And recently, like I said, I've been seeing the love, and it was just like that one person who just said, I see you. And it meant the world to me because I wasn't expecting it. I didn't but it
you
was
didn't
like,
even expect that person to be watching.
True.
So that
But
makes
it wasn't,
you feel even better.
but it was just like, okay. So doubt has with my little schooling. I'm not gonna say little schooling because it's bigger than
that. Yes.
But I was like, doubt, you gotta go, and I'm gonna continue to do what I have to do and show that it's an alternative.
The only thing that's in your way
is me, has been me. I cannot
the
put
whole
put the
time.
blame on anybody else. People, you can ask me, like I said at the beginning, well, why did you stop? Because of me? Because I didn't feel that I had the tools to continue.
But before, what would you have said?
I don't know.
Probably my brother stopped, so I had to too.
We was in this together, and then we weren't gonna do it.
When he fell off,
man,
I fell off too.
That's my brother, you know.
No, we road dogs.
Absolutely.
I can't leave him. I can't leave him. No.
Absolutely, no. But I had to.
Just because somebody else's journey stops, don't mean yours needs to keep it moving.
Like I have to keep moving, and because I'm also I will always go back to my girls. It's like they're watching me. I know they're watching you. It's
why are you over there looking at me? Why am I just standing here? She
okay.
Right here.
Anyway, but I know they're watching you, but they're paying more attention to me.
Yeah, because you
at my moves, at how I'm feeling about myself. They can see when she ain't feeling too good about herself, and so that's the wrong example to lead, because Ava does doubt herself.
Yes,
she second guesses herself. It's like, nah, you are great, and I'm trying to teach her that yes, it's okay to look for validation from our parents, but you need to be the ultimate decision maker of yourself.
Yeah.
At 7 years old, do you think you did a great job?
Yeah.
Yes, then you believe that you did a great job, because I can tell you all day long, that is beautiful. You are beautiful. Like, you need to believe that. And I'm learning that from them. I have to believe in me. You gotta believe in you. I be telling you too. I just don't be telling the girls. I be telling you, and to do better, to really lead what I'm saying in show, because they're watching, as you always say.
Oh yeah,
they're watching.
They're definitely watching. They ain't listening, but they watching.
Yeah,
they don't hear nothing we say, but they are definitely watching what we're doing. So I mean, that self-doubt.
It'll eat you up.
It'll eat you up. It'll keep you out of situations that you know you're supposed to be in, and you can't walk in your purpose, in your calling, doubting yourself. Because in the back of your mind, it's gonna hold you back. It's gonna leave you. It's gonna have you stuck.
It will have you.
It will have you stuck. It will have you second guessing every move. And when you second guess moves, you ain't moving because you're too busy thinking about the moves. So.
And back to me. I think I self-doubted a lot in our marriage, because just not doing things. I don't think I was doing things to my full potential once again, because it was just like.
So you was giving me.
No, like, sir.
She wasn't giving me 100%, y'all.
Wait, you weren't either?
I sure wouldn't.
So
the self-doubt, we're gonna blame it on self-doubt.
Was it?
Not all of it, but yeah.
Like what if we had self-doubt? See, and then isn't that crazy? I didn't have any doubt with knowing that I wanted to, like, when you married me, when you asked me to marry you, there was like no doubt. There was no doubt in having children. Like, isn't it crazy the things that we
the
doubt
things that are supposed to happen I don't think we do that. There was no doubt in none of that.
It was like no doubt. I didn't think twice on the fact of, oh, he wants to marry. I'm getting married.
And I'm gonna tell you, the doubt before I met her was so serious. I never thought I would get married. I never thought I would be a family man. The whole I always thought about the white picket fence when I thought about families. I don't know why, but I never saw myself in that place. So that's one thing that I did doubt. But once I found you, the love of my life, let me touch it real quick. Ooh, she's soft. But now, I had.
Yes. What Rosa Parks say in 1955?
I didn't have any more doubt once I met you. So, yeah. Anyway.
That's interesting.
Why?
I brought the.
You
I was gonna have a song. I can't think of the
yeah,
word.
I'm a changed man, and I'm constantly changing to the help of you.
Not because of me though, but because of yourself. Ultimately, it's yourself. You're not changing. You're not changing. That self-doubt is not going away because of me or because of the girls. Our ultimate reason for being on this earth, I believe, is of course to help somebody else, but to really and truly like
get our stuff together, have ourselves together. Because you can't really help nobody if you ain't got yourself together.
And so we're getting ourselves in order and getting away with the self-doubt. We're getting the
we ain't trying.
We're doing. And sowing into other people, sowing into our kids, and teaching that you don't have to doubt yourself, because people have a million ideas, a million things, but the one thing is nobody is you. You were fearfully and wonderfully and fearfully made. And my girls say that every night.
Yes.
And he didn't make me like you. Because he said, I got something else for you, Camille.
And even if we do have the same talents, just like you said, I can't do it how you do it, and you can't do it how I do it. So we need to figure out what exactly we have.
Yes.
And that'll help our confidence. That'll help our self-doubt. Once we figure out what we have, what we offer, what our talents are, then that'll help us with our confidence to know that what I have inside of me is what I need to do what I need to do.
Absolutely. And we need to be learning this at young, once again,
little
bitty kids, little teaching our, like Monet Marbury said, I think you should make a positive affirmations video for little brown girls, and there should be some for little brown boys as well.
Exactly. Because little brown boys are going through it a whole lot more from society, just being
and doubt themselves a lot. They really doubt themselves, because like I said, I'm looking at Ava and she's doubting herself. And on last Friday there was a series, whatever I found, and they sat there and it was like just seeing themselves in every book that was read, and seeing like, oh, okay,
we are powerful. We are enough.
I am enough.
Yeah.
I am enough. And I think that's like the beginning of self-doubt. Are you enough?
And that's a good point, because like we're doing with Isabel and Ava, when they're young, we're showing them people who look like them, who are doing significant things.
Yeah.
So they look at that and it's like inspiration for them, because they're seeing people that actually look like them. And it's not, I mean, if they were going to school, a lot of these school books, they show our counterparts.
Yes.
I don't want to politically correct or whatever, but they show our counterparts.
Yes.
So it's like a lot of our children, they're growing up like, I don't see nobody that's a lawyer that look like me. I don't see nobody that's an entrepreneur that looks like me. Everybody that I see that's successful is our counterpart.
Yeah.
So it's important that we show them that there are people out here that look like us,
Yes.
who are successful, who are doing major things, who are gymnasts, who are engineers, who are not just basketball players and things like that, but we as a people are great.
Oh, absolutely. And again, the comment, sometimes doubt starts with what is heard as a child.
Exactly.
What you say. And you remember the other day I was like, Brandon, let's talk about colorism, right? Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Mhm.
And you were like, I don't know what that is. And I'm like, well, let me tell you what it is. And I think brown children deal with that because we come in all different colors.
Yeah.
Our hair is different.
Mm-hmm.
Our noses and this and that. And people who don't look like you will say, oh, your hair is nappy.
It's nappy. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Uh-huh. You ain't gonna get that straightened.
And okay, you want to talk about self-doubt? You want again? Let's take it there. I was straightening my hair.
Mm-hmm.
I need it straight.
What was you doubting?
I don't know. I needed straight hair because everybody else is doing it. So I doubted myself because I felt like I needed to be like everybody else. Right? Does that make sense? No.
You was
I was doubting my beauty.
To try to fit in.
With
society.
Yes.
That's why it's important for us to get to our kids.
Yeah.
Before society does.
Yes.
Because society will have your kids thinking some jacked up crap. And if you go ahead and head that off before they start early. As early as children at the age of 1 and 2 start soaking up information.
Yes, that's what I was going into about their skin color and don't speak about, oh, you light, oh, you dark.
Yeah.
That has to stop. Okay. And like,
oh, you's a house Negro.
Oh, that like excuse me? Like that's that slave mentality. Like I could not stand that.
You light skin.
I couldn't stand it. And I'm like, where? I'm black. Like I've always been like that. And it's like, y'all got issues. You have some issues. It's like, but you look at it now. It's like you were doubting yourself. They were doubting themselves and made me doubt myself in the process. And so I'm gonna change myself to fit in.
And a lot of times that's what's happening. Our children will do whatever they can to fit in with what's going on in society.
And then grow up the same way that we're saying. It'd be like, well, I feel this way because, or I'm not doing this because. It's all it's all doubt.
That's self-doubt.
It's all doubt.
And it stems from way back when.
Yeah.
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 I mean, you can't really blame a kid who's heard all his life that you ain't this or you ain't that. What you gonna do? Yeah. You can't blame him for having confidence or doubting issues.
Right, because if you speaking negatively like that,
that's all they're gonna do.
That's all their brain is. And if they attempt to go into something else, it's just like, okay, well, you said this to me. You said this to me.
Mm-hmm. Especially if it's somebody like a parent or something like that, they're automatically going to believe that. It's going to stick with them because you my mama, you my daddy. You wouldn't tell me nothing that's wrong.
Yeah. And then you growing up thinking that that's right. Lord have mercy.
Lord,
what you say? First, last place.
First, last place, and we wonder why. Lord have mercy.
So We need to speak kinder to our children. We need to speak kinder to ourselves and believe in ourselves that we can do it, that it is possible.
And I know it may sound cliche. I know a lot of people say you can do whatever you put your mind to, but that's true. I mean, the only thing that separates somebody that is successful from somebody who's not is they made up in their mind that this is what they wanted.
Yeah.
So they did whatever it took to get to that point. So if you believe it, it starts with believing first.
Yeah,
you have to believe it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in what you're trying to do.
And it is a struggle. It's not going to come overnight because I'm sitting here telling you I'm struggling, right? We're struggling. But I'm getting over it. Yeah. As long as you show up, everything will work out.
Yes, showing up is half the battle. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
That was what do y'all think our points were valid today?
Did we make some valid points?
Y'all let us know. I think we made some valid points. What you think?
Yes, we did.
I think so too.
I got a little too personal again.
Yes, we're gonna get a lot more personal as we move right along. But we appreciate everyone who continues to tune in. You can catch us on Facebook. You can catch our our group? Is My Point Valid podcast?
Is My Point Valid show?
Yes. IsMyPointValid.com is where you can catch all of our past episodes. So you can definitely check us out there. YouTube, Stocker Family Vlogs. You can log on to there. Please like, subscribe. And if you know somebody who needs this information, go ahead and share it with them. You got anything you want to say, baby, before we get up out of here?
No, I don't.
All right. Well, y'all continue to stay blessed.
Oh, we'll see y'all next week.
We won't see y'all next Monday with another hot topic for your minds. And if you need to get your mind right, holler at me because Miss Lisa Renee gonna help you out with that. And we out of here. We're gonna see y'all next week.
Bye.
Bye.